Hi, you guys. How are all of you? Go ahead and hit the like button if you can hear me clearly. Gonna wait until we have 50 people on. It shouldn't be too long. Sorry to interrupt your Mariah Carey song there. I've got some good manifestation rhythms playing, and I'd like to share with all of you. I've done 2 of these videos, and I'm going to share a third one, but this is for a specific group of people. So I feel as though there are 3 groups, and I am going to pull some cards to identify those groups. It's really odd. I woke up yesterday and I had, you see this burn? I don't remember burning myself. It's shaped like a heart. You see the heart? It's like an upside down heart. I shared it in last night's video. I'm not sure what this is from, but I did go to a shaman today and before I shot the video last night to clear me of energies of anyone who, you know, isn't a fan, so to speak, or a friend, or a frenemy. So I just thought it was odd. It's like an upside down heart. There's also, it almost looks like the 2 of swords in there. It's crazy. It's, if you look really close. So I did get an energy clearing. I called in very dear, I would say is the only authentic shaman in all of California. I literally think there's one. I know a lot of you will disagree with me. He is someone who ran an ayahuasca retreat I went to twice, and he cleared me. And there was some final, like, you know, there was a lot of things, a lot of energetic work done. Those of you who tuned into last night's video, you could probably tell that I was detoxing pretty heavy. I had gotten a colonic yesterday, coffee enema, you know, been doing a lot of juicing, things of that nature. And then this appeared. I woke up with it yesterday and I thought, okay, I better just clear my energy to make sure nothing's still trying to attach itself. I watched a video of, and please tell her I mentioned her. I really, really think she is the most enlightened light worker ever. Your Angelic Karma. I watched a video of hers like a week ago saying that people would try to place themselves in your way to, you know, interrupt what was coming in for you, you know, and I felt that happening, you know, and you know that happens, you guys. People from the past try to pop up and things of that nature. And she also said that Pisces and Gemini in particular in her video yesterday were working out something. And of course, you guys know I'm a Pisces. Pisces Venus, Pisces Sun, Scorpio Moon, Scorpio Rising, Scorpio North Node, Scorpio Saturn placement. She also said something about Cancer North Node people, and I found that interesting because in the past I had been dealing with someone with certain placements. Anyway, so this was surprising to me. Anyway, check her out. Your Angelic Karma is her YouTube channel. I admire her. Tell her I mentioned her. I think she's fabulous. I'm not like I'm almost scared to email her because I think she's wonderful. She's absolutely wonderful. Also, I do want to mention, when you listen to a reading, say you're listening to like a Taurus reading, say someone you're interested in is a Taurus. I'm hypothetically speaking. When you listen to that reading, it can be that Taurus's reading. Do you watch her daily? Yeah, I really like her. I really like her. She also doesn't put up with any bullshit. When you watch, say, a Taurus reading, it can be the energy of the Taurus, or it can be your energy. It can be the energy of someone the Taurus is dealing with. It can be the energy of someone you're dealing with. Energies are interchangeable. So to listen to say I'm a Pisces, to go and listen to like Queen of Cups Tarot, another woman I truly admire, and listen to the Pisces reading and think that is solely about me is ludicrous. A lot of times I listen to a reading and I'm like, I know that's not about me. I know that's what's going on with the other person. So you have to remember the flip-flop of energies, especially if you're a past life, I don't want to say entanglement, but also to just listen to your sun sign in Western astrology, to me, is ludicrous. Ludicrous. Yeah, will you all go over there and tell her I mentioned her? Because I love her. So you want to listen to your sun, moon, rising, and Venus, okay? And you also want to do your Vedic chart and find out what your moon, rising, Venus is over there, right? Like I'm a Pisces sun, Scorpio moon, Scorpio rising, Pisces Venus here in Western astrology. In Vedic astrology, I'm a Libra rising, Pisces sun, Scorpio moon, Aquarius Venus, right? So you want to check both charts. I just want to make that clear. Also, don't take the cards for what they are. People get so confused about that. That's why I admire people like Queen of Cups and Your Angelic Karma, because they understand. There's actually a lot of readers that understand that the card is not just like, this is a moon card, Pisces, Cancer energy. But it can also mean secrets. It can also mean quite a few things. This is a Taurus card, Empress. It can also mean someone's pregnant. It can also mean a highly creative woman that takes on all of the elements of all the queens. This is the Seven of Swords. It can mean someone stealing money. It can also mean someone stealing hearts, breaking hearts, This is the Lovers. It can be the card of Gemini, or it can be lovers, actual lovers or a loving relationship. It can also be a choice, right? Three of Cups. Yes, it can be third-party situation, but it can also be celebration. You guys have to understand, because I get this so much in private readings, the first thing that comes up for people is they're watching way too many readings, like it's their entire day, and they don't even understand the cards. And they put so much in it, or they're getting readings from several different, it's just, come on, let's chill. Let's settle down. Okay, let's get into this. So I'm not going to do a full reading today. Last night was pretty powerful to me, energetically, intuitively. I had a few dreams 2 nights in a row. And I'm going to be quite honest. You'll have to pay for the actual reading. And if you choose to thumbs down the video, that's on you. I put a lot of free content out. And when something gives people so many answers and so much valuable clarity that they are losing sleep over, I feel that the divine is like, you know what? You deserve to be compensated. So I am going to upload the video on a different platform. I'll put a link where you can send the money. I'm going to put the amount in the description box below. I am going to pull some cards to see who we're dealing with and give you a few of the insights that came to me. And then I'll put it up. It'll be immediately available within an hour of your purchase. You make the purchase, then you email me that you made the purchase, so I get your email address, and then I email you the link with the private password so you can view the video. I can also tell if the video's been shared because I can see who views the video. So don't try to do any of that juju on me because I'll slap you down publicly. Okay, it was interesting, you know, when I have a dream, I take notes, and like I'll wake up and I'm waking up at odd hours, and it's just like download after download after download after download. And I used to see these like 2 years ago as like spiritual attacks, you know, I was like, what is going on? But now I see them as a gift. A lot of you commented on last night's video and said, oh my God, that was my childhood. That was my childhood. That was my childhood. Or that's my situation. This is my situation. This is my situation. A lot of you need to get black onyx, or I feel a lot of you need to get selenite sticks too. I've shown you in the past, you can get them on Amazon. They're cheap. I've got one over there, but I don't want to disturb Lewis. Also, a lot of you need to get this, and I'm not sure what it's for. I'm not sure what this stone is, to be honest with you. It's more like a rock. I was really drawn to it in a crystal store one day and just picked it up. But it gives me the feeling of empowerment and grounding. Some of the messages that I got in not last night's dream, but the night before, were that a lot of us needed to ground ourselves. We've already made the decisions. A lot of us are in new beginnings, but the ways you can ground yourself, and those of you who don't know, I have a second YouTube channel, Andrea Cox TV, very well known in the detox industry. You can page down, see the news videos, etc. The ways to ground yourself is, you know, more of a plant-based diet. If you don't feel grounded on plant-based, you can add more nuts and seeds. Nuts and seeds are very grounded. Make sure they're soaked and sprouted. Also getting barefoot on unsprayed, very important that it is unsprayed grass. Y'all know Roundup is linked to cancer. So also if you live near the water, you can walk, you know, dip your feet in the ocean, dip your feet in a lake, walk in the sand. Crystals, some of them are balancing, some of them are not. Some of them give you energy. This stone feels really grounding to me. No idea what it is. Please let me know in the comments if you know what it is. Also pay attention to the animals, the insects. You know, if you have a spider in your house, gently move it outside instead of killing it. Pay attention to those. You guys know from the animal spirit cards I've been using that it's important. Learn your totem animal, learn your Chinese animal, learn your, you know, learn what you are on the Mayan calendar, you know, what you, as far as what day of the week you were born and what animal you represent. So it's funny, a lot of the messages were, there was one message about, it was a big time intellectual property message, like someone was stealing information from someone else. And some of it was to start a business, right? And in the dream, it was funny. It was like this person started this business, but the person they stole the knowledge from had so much weight in the knowledge they had put out that it was like they sued the person and won. It was a long drawn out process, but it was powerful. Very, very, very powerful. There was some stuff about money in there that was kind of sad to see. It was kind of like a Peter Pan type, taking from someone, giving to someone else. It was very energetically corrupt. There was also something about someone trying to break free of a past life situation that had become so stagnant that someone began to look at it as like karmic. I think the feminine energy, it seemed like 6 months ago or so, began energetically detaching herself from this energy. It was a female and male energy. It was either fire and air or air and water, or there was one that had a mix. Either the fire sign had water, the water sign had fire, or the air sign had fire, or the air sign was on the cusp of water. It was something like that. But there was a situation that was so incredibly stagnant. But the male energy kept attempting to, it was, I almost want to say, I don't want to say swim, I want to say slither, I want to say, but it wasn't a snake-like energy, it wasn't a fish-like energy, it was like a wolf. And they just kept trying to get in. And I really felt almost that the feminine, like every day that went on, began to see this masculine energy as a malefic energy, as an energy that was not healthy. What is this person saying? Hush. I'm sorry, I'm trying to read something. Oh, thank you so much. So, oops, I hope I didn't accidentally remove someone. I'm very sorry if I did. Okay. So that was very, very strong. I also saw two people that completely changed their entire lives after a parting. Like both people had completely changed, which often happens if you've ever listened to like the definition of a twin flame relationship. The masculine always completely changes his life and becomes like a very, very, committed, loyal, stable, sometimes. And the feminine always, her vibration just goes from to like, sometimes. I just cracked my knuckle. I never do that. There was also someone that was wearing a false mask to several people. It was, please don't type in caps letters. Who's typing in caps? I don't like that. I'm gonna remove you. Yeah, you deleted it. Yeah, don't do that again. I'll block you out of here. There was also an energy of a feminine who was planning a move, and it was completely on the DL. I don't think she had anyone helping her per se, but it was very like move, no forward address, just gone. And there was an energy around a masculine energy of several other people, friends, family members, other feminine energies, even other male energies. That's important to note, that aren't friends or family members. Take it as you will. And what they were being told was polar opposite of what was actually happening. And so there was a lot of energies of a paranoid masculine who was trying to remain super calm. But there was also someone that it almost seemed like you guys are just going to have to get the video. It was really, really interesting. There was a lot of clarity on like third-party situations, and like it wasn't how people thought it was. Like it wasn't, some of the situations weren't as bad as people thought it was. Some of the situations were people that thought it was one person and it turned out to be another. There was also a very specific, and I did name signs. There was a specific male energy that didn't just have one other person, had two, sometimes three, and that's important. This is someone who travels for work, so this is important. I'm going to put the link in the description box. Screaming baby, that may mean something to you. My neighbor has a screaming baby right now. And I'm just going to pull a couple cards that I said may be a part of this situation. Or there were several situations. I mean, the video was, I think, 49 minutes long. I think, yeah. I think. So, energies, Page of Swords. Now, this doesn't have to be a younger air sign. This can be a very immature air sign. They can be 50. It doesn't matter. They can also be someone who claims to or looks like they work very hard. Maybe you've lost a lot of sleep. Page of Cups. Now, what this is telling me is all these energies coming in really young are not acting at their full potential. Avoiding conversations, maybe alluding to stories that aren't true. Do you see what I mean? We have a Knight of Pentacles. So we have water, earth, and air. Three of Swords tried to pop out. Six of Wands, fruitless victory. Three of Pentacles, this came through big. Someone claiming they wanted to work with one person and they really only wanted their money. It was a masculine energy. Check your chart Vedically as well. With Cancer. The Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Hermit wanted to pop out, Virgo. King of Pentacles reversed in the Devil card, Capricorn. We have the star. That can be Aquarius. The sun, Leo. Leo was definitely in there. And Sagittarius. It was mainly Virgo, Sag, Aries, Leo, Gemini, Capricorn, Scorpio, Pisces. But you can be on the cusp of any one of those. Those can be your moon signs, but those were the main energies I got, the main energies I was mentioning in the video. That can be any. Leo just tried to come out again. Leo a third time. A little bit of Aries and Scorpio. It was interesting. I actually went back and watched the video a second time after I recorded it. And I did have my notes in front of me from my dreams. And I was thankful that I wasn't in a situation, that I wasn't in like a relationship. I was like, oh, although, you know, there is no shortage of suitors and past, present, future, etc. But I was actually thankful I wasn't part of the drama. But if you would, let's see, who's this on here? So, yeah, you guys, I'm going to put the link to purchase the reading, the price, and then my email address. So right after you make the purchase via PayPal, you go in, you make the purchase. It's all going to be in the description box below. You email me. I put my email address in there right after you make the purchase with a screenshot of your purchase. So after you send the money, it'll say thank you for sending the Detox Intuitive. Screenshot that on your phone, or you can just email me and say I just purchased, and I'll be able to go and check your name, although I really don't want to go and double check, but I will if you're not doing it on your phone. And then I'll send you the video. That's how it goes, with the password to view it. And I'm uploading it on a completely different platform now than I have. Okay, love you guys. Oops, some of you are already emailing me. Okay, be well.